guys and girls. So today I'm going to cover sauces. So I'm going to make a avocado cilantro lime dressing, which can be used pretty much on anything. It's very versatile. And then I'm going to make a cashew cream sauce, which is a great substitute for people who like sour cream or that kind of creamy ranch dressing. Obviously it doesn't taste as good as those things, but it's a nice substitute. And it kind of gives you that sensation of getting a dairy type of fix or a ranch type of dressing. So I'm going to get into that real quick, but before you get started on any of that, the most important thing when you make that cashew cream sauce is you want to do 1 cup of cashews, 3 cups of water in a jar or some kind of container that'll hold it. Let it sit for anywhere between 16 to 24 hours. So I did this yesterday. It's been sitting for almost 24 hours, and so now it's good to go. And so what it does is it softens up the cashews, and then of course you have this cashew-like water that you want to save for the actual cashew cream sauce. So before you proceed any further, make sure you do this step first. 1 cup of cashews, 3 cups of water, let it soak overnight, and then pick up right here, right now, where we're going to strain this water. So whatever technique works for you to strain the water so that you can separate the cashews in the water. So I'm just going to use this little lid. It's kind of an old little trick where you can just trap everything inside and then just pour out the water. And so that's what you want to do. And even if you can't get all the water out, that's fine, because what's left is going to go straight into the blender. So from right here, you can just dump all this right into the blender, get it all out, and there you go. That's starting it off. And then from here, you want to establish a base. So cut some limes, and I would recommend starting off with 2 limes and then just squeezing it right in there. And you're going to have to do a lot of tasting because everyone's different. I like my lime flavoring on this, so I don't mind putting an extra lime or 2. I might do 3 or 4, because again, I'm going to taste it, and it all depends on the juice of the lime. You know, if you have like 2 really, really juicy limes, then that's all you need. But sometimes you might get 2 limes that are kind of dry and they don't give you a whole lot of juice, so you might need more limes. So it's all dependent on the amount of juice that each lime is giving you. So I recommend starting off with 2. And then from there, you're going to put 1 cup of water of this actual cashew water that's left over from the jar that you just strained. This is actually 3/4 of a cup, so I'm actually going to go a little bit below. From there, I'm going to blend it up and do a little taste test. So I will check back in with you guys in a moment. I'm going to run this blender, run it for about 30 seconds, and you're going to start to see as it goes through and starts blending, you'll realize right away whether you need to add more water or not. And that's why you have this handy, and that's why I only started off with 3/4 cup and then just 2 limes, because I don't want to have too much liquid to begin with, because then it gets really watery, and we want to try to have it so it's a thick, kind of creamy type of sauce. So you have to play with it. So this is a good base. 3/4 cup of water, 2 limes, blend it for about 30 seconds and see where you're at, and I'll check back in with you. I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so we're back. I blended the mixture, and this is where you want to do the taste test, and you also want to see the thickness of it. You can kind of see it. It's creamy. It's kind of close to the consistency that you want, and then you just taste. So it doesn't have a very strong lime flavor. I want more. So from there, this is where you do the taste testing and you make adjustments. So the water is fine for me. I just want more lemon flavor. It's up to you. If you like the lemon, or I'm sorry, the lime flavor, if you like the lime flavor, go ahead and do what I'm doing right now. It's just dependent on you and your personal preference. I am going to add some salt and pepper to this mix. So I'm going to do maybe one more lime. I want to double it up and just do it right. And then from there, again, it's adding salt and pepper to taste. So it's like you're adding the lime to taste, salt and pepper to taste, and you taste it out and see if you like it or not. That is the flavoring of the lime and the salt and pepper. You know, you just have to play with it and see what works for you and your taste buds, really. Alright, so I just have some pink Himalayan salt. Grind that in there. And then just some black pepper, peppercorn pepper. Now the pepper, you kind of want to go a little heavy. This is a little bit of a slower kind of grind, so it doesn't disperse a whole lot at the same time. Even though I'm here spinning and turning, it's not really giving me a lot each turn or each rotation. And that's good for now. So I'm going to blend this again. And you want to continue to do this technique where you blend, taste, make adjustments, blend, taste, make adjustments. I'm hoping after this we should be good. So I will check back in with you. Alright? Bye. Okay, so we're back. I did the blending and I actually added a little bit more pepper because I did a little taste on that little brief break, and the lime was perfect. It's where I want it. It's the taste that I want as far as lime to cashew, that ratio of flavoring. So 4 limes worked great for me. These were actually pretty juicy limes. I did notice that I wanted a little bit more pepper in there. So I did a couple more rotations, and I'm going to do one more test. And that's it. I'm there. That's perfect. So from there, you just store it in whatever container you want, whatever you have. So I'm very lucky where I have these little containers with these little lids, and so I'm good to go. This is storage, cashew cream. You can use it like a sour cream. You can use it like dressing on a salad. This is actually quite good on salads. It's good on vegetables. You can use it on tacos, like the jicama wraps that I've been showing you guys. But if you're going to do the chorizo zucchini mix, the avocado cilantro lime dressing is the best combination for that. And that's what I'm going to get into next. So once you're done with all the lime and cashew cream stuff, and you have it in a good storage container, put it in your refrigerator, and it'll hold, if you have a good glass jar like that one, or even a glass Tupperware, it'll hold for about 10 days, give or take. So I do have a little bit left here, but I'm going to just use that today. And it's not much, but you can, for the next step for our avocado cilantro lime, let's rinse this out because we're going to use a blender again. So start to clean up a little bit, get rid of some stuff, get some stuff out of the way, and let's prepare for the avocado cilantro lime dressing. Alright, I'll check back in a bit. Alright, bye guys. Alright guys, so moving on. So I got rid of everything. I didn't mention it, but the remnants of that water that was soaking with the cashews, you can just get rid of it or do what you want with it. It looks kind of dirty and murky, so you don't want to drink it or anything. I mean, you could. It's not like it's bad for you, but yeah, you don't really need it. So moving on, avocado lime dressing. I'm only going to make enough for 1 jar. So 1 avocado, I'm going to start with 2 limes and a regular bundle of cilantro. If you're not a huge fan of cilantro, this kind of makes the dressing the sauce a little tough because that's the flavoring. So you could try a little bit, It's just not, you're not going to have the same texture. So when I'm explaining it and talking about it, it's just not, if you're not putting in any cilantro and you're trying to substitute out, I don't know what that combination is going to look like or taste like. So if you don't like cilantro, maybe this isn't the good mix for you, but you could just do avocado and lime without the cilantro, and it does require a little bit of water. But first, before anything else, let's cut your avocado. And so when you're cutting your avocado, I just like to slice it, get the knife against the seed, and then go around one time, open it up, and then from there you just pit it, and you can just put the whole avocado in there. Right in there, no problem. Just dump it all in there. And you're going to do the same thing with the cilantro. When you cut the cilantro, you can just put the whole bundle in there. No problem. You don't have to do any kind of fine cutting or anything fancy. You just cut, dump. And then from there, as we're blending, we have to do the taste test as well. So that's the thing there. Just like we did with the cashew cream sauce, we need to do with the avocado cilantro lime dressing. I gotta get my coffee out of the way because I don't want lime in there. So you do need to blend, taste, blend, taste. Usually by the third time, you know exactly the flavoring that you want or that you've achieved. You should be getting closer. You know, each time you blend and add a little bit, you get closer and closer to the flavoring and the good mix of ingredients that you want. Again, I like the lime flavoring, so again, I'm going to go a little heavy on the lime. I'm starting off with 2. These limes are pretty juicy. It's giving me a good base. So that's great. And then from here, cut your cilantro and just use half. So you can just cut at the very, very base, cut the whole thing, get rid of these stems, and then from here, start off with half. I usually use almost all of it, so I recommend for you using half, and then I'll use the remainder for like a topping in my salad, or I might make something else with it, I don't know, but it's always good to have cilantro on hand chopped up. So I recommend using half. Try it, see how you like it. If you want to add more, you can. I know exactly how much cilantro I like. It's about 3/4 of a bundle. You can see I have a little left on, a little left for me to save. So add a little water. So about half a cup of water. Go ahead and grab that and add half a cup. And then from there, blend it up and taste it. See where you're at. Of course, you're going to see the texture and the consistency of the fluid, so you have to make adjustments from there. So I will check back in with you guys, blend it for about 30 seconds. You may need to add water. If you're noticing it's blending and it's not really moving, you can pause the blender, add a little water to the top, and then hit it until you start to see it really move around. This one's a little tougher to get moving. The cashew cream sauce is really easy and quick to start moving around and blend. This takes a little bit more work and playing with the water, adding in more juice and water. So if you notice it's really tough to start moving around, a little water, and then from there maybe a little bit more limes. But you have, again, tasting, playing with it, adding a little here and there. So do that now. I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Alright, bye. Okay guys, so I was blending it, or trying to blend it, but I did notice that it was very challenging to start moving around, so I actually had to take the lid off, compress the cilantro and push it down to the bottom and add a little bit more water. And then it started moving. And then from there you just taste it just to see where you're at with flavor. And just like the cashew, it does need more lime, and I like the lime. So I'm going to add more lime. These last 2 that I have. course, you're gonna blend it again, taste it again, and see how you like it. Oop. Sometimes you gotta be careful. The lime will fall in the blender. So cut up more limes if you want more lime flavor, or cilantro if you want to add more cilantro. Again, it's just like anything else that you're making. You kind of have to taste it as you're preparing it and make adjustments and see what it needs so that it's enjoyable. Really, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to create something that you will like, and you will like the flavoring of, so you can add it to things, so you can add it to whatever it is that you want. And I'm also going to use salt and pepper on this as well. You don't have to. Again, salt and pepper is optional. You don't have to do it, but I like it. I like the flavoring. I like the pepper taste. Some people don't like it. For some people it might be a little spicy, believe it or not. They find black pepper to be a little spicy on their taste buds, and they don't like it. So you have the option to do what you want. You can add other seasonings if you want, other blends if you want. Just start slow. Always add a little bit first, then add incrementally and taste, because you're experimenting, and that's what it's about with cooking or preparing sauces. Add ingredients sparingly, taste, add more if needed. So I'm going to blend this again, taste it, check back in with you guys. Alright, bye. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to taste it, see where I'm at. It's got a nice lime flavor. Salt might have been a little too much, but it's fine because I can add another lime. Now, I don't have another lime, but I can use a lemon, and that's fine. I mean, they're part of the same family, so it's okay. So I'm just going to try to cut that salt flavor. It's not a heavy salt flavor, but it's enough for me to notice. And you know what? I want more cilantro. So I'm gonna just use the rest of this. Maybe I'll save a little. And then from here, add some more lemon juice. So this is gonna be lemon. And it should be fine. It's not a big deal. It's predominantly lime anyway. Alright, so from here, blend it one more time, and hopefully after this one you should be good and you should have it. Alright, so again, it's a lot of trial and error. While this is blending, you can actually start to clean up your workstation a little bit and make it easier for yourself, so you're kind of multitasking. So I'm going to blend this and I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, so we're back. Hopefully that was the last time blending. Third time's a charm. And that's usually what it takes for these kind of sauces. By the third time, you usually should have it dialed in. Perfect. That tastes great to me. It's going to probably taste different to you. Everyone's got different taste buds, but that's it. I mean, it's got that lime. Even though I put the lemon, I can't really tell the difference. I have that cilantro flavor. It's not overpowering. It's there. The avocado's obviously in there. And so this is, again, another great sauce or dressing. This is actually a really good salad dressing. I like it a lot. It's so versatile. I mean, you can put it on anything. Your veggies, salad dressing. You can put it on certain meats. As far, on eggs. Oh, it's so good on eggs. Scrambled eggs. And this is your healthy fats. Both of these, the cashew cream and the avocado, are your healthy fats. And again, I'm fortunate to have these glass jars with the lids, courtesy of Harry's, by the way, for those of you who live in Santa Barbara. My wife will get some drinks from there, and we have a couple with the lids, so perfect storage. This is it. So now you have two. So you have two readily available sauces to use at your disposal. And when you have salads, you can use this, maybe a couple of spoonfuls, because it's healthy fats. There's no sugar added, there's no milk products. I mean, you're just adding healthy fats to a salad. And so you can maybe toss your salad with some olive oil and maybe a little bit of lemon if you want. But obviously you're going to have the lemon-lime flavor in here. Lime flavor. So it's totally up to you on your salads. Again, you can just put this on, add it on top of your dressings, use it as a dressing on top of your salads or vegetables or your meats. It's very, very versatile. The green one I highly recommend for eggs. Great on salads. This one is great on salads as well, the cashew cream. You can use it, like I said, on certain dishes, vegetables. Play with them. Play both of them. You don't have to make both of them at the same time, but for the purpose of this video and to give you options, you can pick and choose which one you want to do. But they both serve the same purpose, which is giving you an alternative to the dressings that are found at stores. This is a great alternative to those dressings. You make it by hand. It took me about 20 minutes to do both of these. And I mean, that's it, guys. So enjoy it, try it, give it a shot, make it what you want, add flavorings accordingly like we talked about in the video, and let me know what you think. Enjoy, we're all done. I hope you like it, and just giving you more options, right? Getting you more familiar with how to do things on your own in the kitchen, and that's what it's about. Learning, exploring, and tasting, food tasting, and before you know it, you'll turn into like a little mini chef, right? You'll have all these little tools in your arsenal for cooking and prepping. So enjoy. I hope you like it, and take care, guys. I will see you next time. Continue to eat healthy, stay fit, and stay healthy, and stay safe. All right, guys. Until next time. Bye.